last time I asked someone out.
Oh no.
That's a rough story. Have I told you this story?
No, you haven't.
Man, with the balloons?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
And he keeps looking at me. And then I catch him looking at me like in the reflection of the mirror.
Oh, that's creepy.
I just
We didn't film an intro for this video. Don't know how we missed that, but we didn't film an intro. So here's your intro with just me and not Izzy. This video was really awkward to film, but hopefully it's entertaining. We had two friends over who happened to be guys, and we asked them questions about guy stuff and girls and things that girls wanted to know. We found some questions online. Isabel wrote some of the questions. I wrote a few of the questions, just things we wanted to know, and that's pretty much the whole video. So, sorry for this really weird intro. Sorry Izzy's not here. Sorry this video is kind of a hot mess, but thank you guys for watching. Bye. Okay, what is a deal breaker when talking to a girl you were interested in? There's nothing that you're like...
I think it's more contextual. Like,
So you guys are fine, like, if she has a kid, or like she smokes, or like, those kinds of things.
yeah,
He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
I'm 17.
So
That's kind of off.
17-year-olds have kids!
The old MTV show, 16.
Yeah!
What's your answer, Cal?
Awkward.
Yeah, there's definitely contextual things. If it's obvious that she like doesn't care about stuff, I'm like, okay, this is compatible with we're not compatible. Like, I don't want that. It's too much.
Mm.
I don't know. I kind of go through life thinking everyone is a no until someone go, ooh, you know.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's
Okay.
easier that way.
What's the worst thing a girl could do on the first date?
Beat me up.
Beat you up.
This is stab me, so.
Stab you.
Okay,
Like, those are our worst case
let's
scenarios.
put it this way.
To my health.
They're not good for my
Like,
life.
with all the first
They
dates
will
you've
end
had, what was like the most awkward or weird thing that's happened?
Can't think of anything. The lame answer.
If they're a threat to their health, that was the answer.
Yeah, something
If they were to stab me.
Yeah.
Do you guys want girls to offer to pay, or is it offensive when they offer?
I guess it depends on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, going
Like
out
a
to-
dinner.
How expensive is the
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm
I'm just waiting for Calvin to answer.
I think. I actually have an answer, I think if it's like, you know, if I'm actually trying, if we're still like in the early stages, then I'll definitely be paying because I want her to like me more. If I'm buying her stuff, she'll like me more, right?
Yeah.
And then after a little while, I'm like, alright, so we're making the same amount of money right now. How about we split the bill?
And it's very different when you're like dating someone who has a job versus someone who doesn't.
Who
have
doesn't?
one.
And it's,
Yeah. It's like, well, of course I'll pay. You don't have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no other choice.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about girls making the first move?
I think
It's good.
I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of nice because sometimes it's like that feels like she's thinking that, and then she's like, "Hey, buddy," and I'm like, "She is thinking that," and then it's planted in my head, and then if I feel the same way, I'll act on it, or not.
Or not.
And this is awkward.
Okay, where are we?
Yeah, it's definitely helpful for slow guys such as myself with small brain.
What are some topics you don't like talking with girls about?
this entire
Conversation.
Entire conversation.
Like some examples I've seen is like guys don't like talking to girls about sports because they don't understand it and they don't want to have to explain it.
See, neither of us really like
Yeah.
sports, so.
Yeah, I don't sports.
Yeah. Swim.
So it's a sport. It is a sport.
Yes. But it's not when you like
Oh,
talk
like,
about
yeah.
or talk to
Yeah.
people about. I'm a swim coach.
Sorry.
But you teach little kids.
I am coach
They're
of the
fast.
swim team.
They're still like kids.
Well, it's still like 4 years old to 18 or 21.
So you don't do like water aerobics with the old ladies?
No,
I think that would be way more fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about it.
You should.
You
That'd
should.
be fun.
My grandma actually does.
It was
this,
awkward
So
to
you
me.
would see her eventually.
I probably have seen her while I'm
Probably
gardening.
have. Yeah.
I just wouldn't recognize
The
it.
old white haired lady. She's nice.
Oh, that one.
Yep.
The old white haired one.
Okay, thoughts on
Don't
PDA.
watch this, grandma. I'm sorry. I love you. Let me move in.
Thoughts on PDA.
When it's not me, or
Yeah. Like having
Or
to see it.
both.
clarify that.
No. Now I want to hear when it is you.
Well, it's limited too, so it's a little bit awkward. It's always like the one take, and then you could do that like again.
I think
always
if it's
do that.
if it's long enough for someone to get to the second take and you're still there,
It's
too
weird.
long.
What are some signs girls can look for to see if a guy's into her?
See, I'm gonna say something,
It's gonna
I'm
Okay.
glad.
record.
I'm glad you're gonna say something.
and then it's
Your
going
secret will
to
be
not
out.
be correct. Like it's gonna be just slightly off enough that you could read into it too far, and then I'm gonna be texting someone, and I'm gonna be like, "You did the same thing you said in the video," because everyone watches your channel. Then they're gonna be like, "Wow, he must be really into me." And
Am
then
I gonna feel related to this? Or?
yes,
Oh,
you're gonna be the
no.
one I'm texting,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be
That's
really awkward for me.
It's okay.
Can you tell the Capitol Hill story?
No. No.
That's funny.
That was a guy. Didn't count. Moving on.
Wait, what?
Moving on. Moving on.
He got hit on late night in Seattle. He went to go get some pizza, and this guy hit on him, and it was
Very large
really,
man.
very large man. It was really awkward, and I wasn't there.
I thought he
I would
was,
have said thank you.
I
Walk
thought he was
away.
gonna- I thought he was gonna kill me, and then he was like, "So, my place." Like, nope. I was kind of intimidated.
Very late in Seattle.
He was like 6'4", it's like cap until like 10 p.m. I just did like a photo shoot and all this other stuff, and I was so tired. It's like, I don't want to deal with this, man. This is weird. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry.
Okay. I want to hear what you wanted to say.
I deflected.
I forgot the question.
Me too.
Your
That wasn't
texting thing that everyone's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
think you're in love with them.
Now I remember. Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna lie. I was actually just trying to bait him into telling the story.
Yeah, now people are gonna see this video and be like, Calvin, what was that? Now I'm gonna have to do it.
Okay, I'm
No
proud of
good.
myself.
You're proud of
So
yourself.
you don't have an answer.
I got him to tell the story. I can't think of something. What's something that, if you were texting someone or talking with someone, that would be like, oh, clear indicator, like he's in.
Hard eyes.
A winky emoji.
Oh, I thought you said hard eyes. I
Hard
was like, what is hard eyes?
Like the emoji with the heart eyes?
Just
Or like the
staring.
one that like has all the hearts around it and it's blushing.
Yeah.
It is awkward when you're like texting someone. who you just
One
met
time I
and they
sent the
send
wrong
you hard
emoji.
eyes.
It's like,
That was good.
because this guy sent me a picture of his face and I was gonna like do like a smiley face, but I accidentally put a laughy face. I was like, I'm not laughing at you, I promise.
I think most guys don't check in on people. So if
Yeah.
someone's like checking in on you, it's
Yeah,
probably a good.
Like
sign.
for me, I don't want to say this because then everyone, like you said, everyone knows. Like making time for somebody because like
Yeah.
I'm kind of busy.
Yeah,
So
lots of
that's
stuff
like
going on.
yeah, it's like if I'm making time, it's like I care at least
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I have my group of people that I text and I make sure they're doing good and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But I think branching out of that, most of the time, yeah, like you're saying, it's kind of the same thing.
Can you guys tell if a girl likes you?
Yes.
I think so.
How? Like, What are signs that?
I think it's pretty much the same both ways.
Yeah.
I think it's like if someone cares about you, they make time for you. Like, if they don't make time for you, either they were given really bad advice or I can make them want you. Like, I don't really want you if you don't make time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What role does religion play when you guys are dating somebody?
I can't use the same answer. She didn't ask the second part.
Or talking to someone.
I still don't-
Or looking for someone.
Or looking for someone to date. How interesting that you would ask that. I don't look for someone to date.
You don't look at all.
Wow, that just made contact
It's
with
a commercial for
Finding
I
with
did
your
too.
girlfriend.
Okay.
Time to go home.
You're out of camera now.
Yeah, a little bit.
I definitely thought you were talking about the guy from.
I'm gonna beat that one out too.
What was his Snapchat?
He blocked me, so.
I guess that ends that. Oof.
Okay.
Next
Wait, I
one.
actually had something to go on with it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of like my grandparents, like the same grandma who goes to the Y. You probably seen me. like
Grandma.
my dad
I
was.
work at the YMCA. I don't just hang out there when they do geriatric water aerobics. I work there
Yeah,
when they do that.
but
Not in the class.
but my grandma, she's like hardcore Catholic, and then my grandpa was hardcore Lutheran, and for like their entire entire 55-year marriage, something like that. Like every Sunday she'd go to the Catholic church like on this side of the county, he'd go to the Lutheran church on this side of the county, and he was a hardcore, if I remember right, like from what I remember, because he passed away several years ago.
Mhm.
But she's more like liberal, very liberal in her ideologies and thoughts, and he's very hardcore
It's a lot of Catholics.
conservative. And I was like, interesting. And they made it work for 55 years. And
Wow. Yeah.
I was like, alright.
You just don't talk about it.
Yeah, it didn't seem like they ever did. From what I remember.
Okay, this question.
Uh-oh.
I genuinely want to know. How? That's not the right question. I was reading the bottom one.
How many
How
pieces did you
frequently do you get asked if you have a girlfriend?
Like this year, or
Just in general, do you feel like people ask you guys a lot, or like nobody cares?
probably like a couple times a week somebody's like, you have a girlfriend? And it's like, all different age groups, all different genders. And why did I phrase it like that?
Yeah, it's interesting because the way you phrased it, it was ambiguous whether that's the girlfriend potential or that was the person asking.
Right.
It was completely ambiguous the way you phrased it. So
Yeah. Okay.
Does makeup matter, or is it too much?
sometimes.
Or
Yeah.
is too much makeup a turn off? I don't know why it's worded like that.
Yeah, I don't think it should be or.
It's because I found it online.
Oh,
That's
no.
why it's worded like that.
I do think too much makeup can be like a It's not like I'm not gonna talk to you or like be your friend, but
It's like chill.
It's like kind of distracting.
There-
Just a matte doll.
there would probably
It's kinda
be a
scary.
point in our friendship that I did tell you like, no, it does seem like too much. Like, that's a lot of makeup.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely on the side of like less makeup.
How much do you guys think that, like, if we're going to, let's say we're going to Sephora, how much money do you think we spend?
Too much.
Like,
That
how
is
much?
the correct answer.
$25.
145.
Probably in between those two numbers.
Maybe on a,
93.
maybe on a sale.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Stuck
gonna
up
say
for
$45 is like your one eyeshadow palette,
Oh,
so that
wow.
was not an accurate guess.
Urban Decay is like
makeup on,
140.
Yeah.
That makes me almost feel bad for the times like people have put makeup on me because for me that's a joke. Like that's
Yeah.
not anything.
That cost $7.
Yeah,
Well, that's at Sephora. If you have like Target makeup, it's a little bit like that's probably the makeup they're putting on you because they're not going to use their nice stuff if
True.
you're just messing around.
Well, that's
Kind
kind
of
of
insulting.
Yeah, right? I'm not worth the Sephora makeup.
How many times did I buy you lunch? Like, what? Wow.
I like how you specifically went to Katie.
Yeah.
You're like, Katie's the one who put makeup on me.
That's just Target.
We love you,
Football
Katie. Because
We
I
just
knew the
want
answer.
your hoodies. That's the answer.
Actually,
But then I'll be cold. Like, what?
no. Here's the real reason that guys are warmer than girls. I pull out my pamphlet.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, the whale watching is at 11:45.
Oh my
That
gosh,
sounds
we
like
can't
it
afford that.
Sounds like our dad too.
Everybody's dad.
It's an
I'm not gonna
engineering
be
dad.
that
That's
guy.
who it is.
Every dad
Yeah,
likes
my
whale
dad's-
watching. How close to after realizing you like someone do you need to stop?